I'm starting a brand new series. It's Minecraft survival, but with tornadoes. And we already have some storms forming around here, so might be bad. And my goal for episode 1 is to get diamonds. I am also going to be doing some co-op normal Minecraft survival with my friend Dom the Bomb on YouTube. You might know who he is. He's pretty small creator, just like me. So this is my first video I've ever recorded, so the editing and stuff is not gonna be the best, but hopefully it'll get better. Right now I'm just grabbing some wood, and then I'm gonna go into the caves. I will go over the mods that I'm using at some point, so you can also do all these mods. Right now I'm looking for a cave so that I can go mining and get iron so that we can get those diamonds. The big difference between normal survival and tornado survival is that in normal survival, you can just play, but in tornado survival, there'll be storms, there's hail, and tornadoes, and wind. Which can cause problems, and I found a village, which is good. Still have not found any caves. So hopefully there's a cave in this village. And food up here. You may have noticed there is backpacks in this, so that it is easier to carry items across the world. I'm just gonna gather some hay for food so that I can eat and not die. Doesn't look like any of these storms are gonna produce any tornadoes at the moment, but that can change very quickly, and I've had it change quickly before. The biggest thing that I would like to get early game is a radar so that I can see if storms are coming, and eventually a weather station so that I can see what my risk level is for the day. This video is going to be pretty short, so if you would like to see longer videos, tell me in the comments. This video is probably going to be about 10 minutes. And these storms are passing over. And there is some iron over here, so I'm just going to make a stone pickaxe so I can mine it. And there is seasons, so you can only plant certain things during a season. So like these oak saplings, you can plant them any time, but these seeds, you can only plant them during summer and autumn. Or I guess you can plant them whenever, but they won't grow unless it's those seasons. And the season that you're in actually affects the weather. So if you're like in spring, you're gonna get more severe weather and tornadoes than you would in the winter. And you'll get snow in the winter also. Still haven't seen any severe storms. This is a very lucky start. My last few, before I was recording them, my last few worlds have had a tornado within like the first 10 minutes of playing. So and I'm just going to take out this iron golem so I can get more iron. It's taking forever. And now we have iron, and we have 5 more that I can smelt. So I'm going to need a furnace. And now I can smelt this iron. I'm not very good at this game, so hopefully by the end of the series I might be able to build a tornado-proof house that will never get destroyed by tornadoes, which would be very helpful. I'm assuming today is a low-risk day because we haven't had any severe storms or anything. There is different like levels of risk. Like you can have no risk, a thunderstorm risk, a marginal risk, a slight risk, and enhanced risk, and then moderate, and the highest is the high risk. It doesn't look like there's any cave, but there is a house up here that I think is the house with the stone cutter, and stone cutters are very useful. Oh, more iron. And there's some iron here as well. There's a lot of iron in these mountains that are like high up and stuff, so that's helpful. I'm probably gonna sleep in this village tonight so that it's not nighttime. These are some pretty cool looking clouds right now. So this is my bed now. I don't know what I'm going to use this cartography table for, but somehow it's going to get used at some point. I'm just going to take a bed with me so that I can sleep when I'm not at the village. That does look like there might be a squall line forming, which could be a problem. I wish I had a saddle because then I would ride a horse and not have to deal with walking everywhere. There's another village over here. I mean, I think villages can have saddles, if I'm correct, which would be helpful. Some of you are probably going to be like, oh, you can craft saddles. No, you can't. This is 1.21.1. It is not the newest update. And there's a blacksmith here with an iron sword. Not very useful in Java, but I'll take it anyway. And then I'm also going to take these furnaces. And is there another blacksmith here, maybe? I don't see one. I'm going to check what's in this one. It's a leather worker thing, I think. And then brewing stand for whenever I go to the Nether eventually. And some potatoes, which are only fertile in spring. And I guess I'll take it in more. Some more hay. Can I pass this on the way in the village? Not a whole lot more from this village besides that, and then I might get the lava from the blacksmith if I have enough iron for it. I think I do. And this, I think, has another brewing stand. Yep. And another cartography table, and those are maps and not paper. And another one, I need paper and a stick. Actually, I'm going to place this brewing stand back down because since I have an emerald, I can trade for redstone. I'll just place it somewhere, doesn't matter. And there. So now I have some redstone. That might be enough to make a compass. I'm not sure. I don't know how much you need for a compass. Is it 4 iron? Around. Yes, okay. Damage or rare. this is very helpful because it tells you if there's tornadoes on the ground. There's not been a single tornado yet in this world, which I'm not surprised because of the way these storms look. It doesn't look like they can produce a tornado. And now I grab these and there. I am gonna put these in my backpack and my controller mess up. Where is it? There. I can put these in my backpack so I don't accidentally use them for some reason. I am actually gonna take this grindstone because it's gonna be helpful late game, and I'm gonna take this chest also. I'm gonna grab a water bucket because if I'm gonna go into a cave, I should probably have water. Ooh. There is some sugar cane over here. Sugarcane is very helpful for anything that needs paper. I'm also gonna pick up this cornflower right here because you actually need blue dye for the weather station that I want to make, so it's gonna be helpful for that. I'm just gonna put a bunch of this like random stuff that I don't need. I guess I'll keep that into here. And then now we can look for a cave. There is a ruined portal back over by spawn kind of, but I don't really want to go all the way back there. I think I'm gonna head up there maybe, or I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go this way and hope there's not an ocean. And maybe find a cave. Hopefully. Not a cave, but still something maybe helpful in the future. Probably gonna have to go like down there, between there. Can somebody like tell me, ooh, pink sheep. Can somebody tell me if like saddles can spawn in villages? Because if they can, I'm probably just gonna run around the plains biome and look for a village for a while. I'm surprised that this whole time I've been in like biomes with only oak and birch, because there are a ton of other biomes in this mod pack that I have. Like, there's also a bunch of other types of trees and stuff. So, is that gonna go away? No. Remove. I think, hold on, let me check. I think, yeah, we do have all these other trees that can spawn, but I don't know why they're not spawning. Did I take a bed? Yes. These bushes will like drop random crops and stuff. I don't know what that is, so I'm assuming it's not useful. I think I found a different biome. This might just be a birch forest. I don't know. It is just a birch forest. This birch forest definitely looks better than the normal Minecraft one. So, still have not found a cave. Does anyone know if caves actually spawn when you have nature's spirit? Do caves spawn above ground or just underground? Because I've not found a single cave since I added it. Maybe I just have terrible luck. I don't know. Oh, well, I think we're coming up on one of the other biomes based on what I'm seeing on the map. If you guys can't see something that I'm talking about, it's probably on the map, and that's how I'm figuring out that it's there. When I found that second village, the only reason I saw it was because of the map. Oh, I forgot how horrible this biome is. I think this is a fir tree. Let me check. It is a fir tree. Did I get any saplings? I did. I think I want to find a spot to build my house, and I think fir is pretty good. I like a combo of like fir and spruce, and I think we have some spruce up here maybe. I'm not sure. I think this is spruce. No, that's fir. Never mind. There's also a jungle, I think. I actually don't know what tree that is. I don't think that's a normal Minecraft tree. There's some acacia right there. That's normal Minecraft, the acacia is. Is this like a redwood or something? Oh, that chopped the entire tree. I feel like that could look pretty good with the fir. Like a bright reddish color. I'm gonna keep moving and hopefully find a cave. If I don't find a cave, I'm probably just gonna find a spot for like a base, and then probably like on top of a hill or something, and then just end up digging a staircase underground and hopefully finding a cave. Has there been any tornadoes? Still no tornadoes. Very surprising. I feel like if I could like flatten out the top of this mountain, it'd be a good spot for a base. And you can see like everything, so if there is a tornado, you can see it before it hits you, so that you have like time to shelter and stuff. There is a tornado siren block that will alert you if there's a tornado. It'll play a sound. This mountain is super annoying to climb. I'm just like looking at the clouds sometimes to see if there's like a tornado or anything. Still haven't seen anything that would say there might be a tornado coming soon, so that's at least good. Not getting hit by a tornado on the first day of the world. I'm just gonna mine up here. Kaolin. It's pretty easy to tell usually if there's a supercell forming. I'm pretty sure at the moment the weather mod that I use, tornadoes can only form out of supercells and not squall lines, which is kind of a good thing. There is some iron up here. And a rune portal. I'm probably going to go back to that in a second. These clouds are moving very fast. It's clearly windy. Ooh, emerald. That would have been more helpful if I saw the village, but... This appears to be some sort of like Badlands biome or something. There is a ton of iron up here though. I think this might end up being my base location for this. Maybe this isn't a Badlands biome because I'm pretty sure the coal does not look like this in a Badlands. I really need like a tornado to form because it would be helpful if I could like get a thumbnail for this video. People aren't gonna like click on the video if there's no tornado, and I think that might be a supercell forming over there by that rain shaft, which is both a good and a bad thing. A bad thing because there's going to be a tornado, but a good thing because I can get a thumbnail now, as long as it's not rain wrapped. I almost have a stack of iron. Yeah, I think that is a supercell over there. I think I'm probably actually gonna end up putting my base like I don't want it at like cloud height. I'm probably gonna end up looking for like some sort of like lake and put it near there. Just because lakes are cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. I really hope me sleeping doesn't like kill the supercell off for some reason. Like the thermodynamics or something. I feel like once I get about like a stack of iron, it's probably good. There's a lot of iron as I go farther down though. Maybe I shouldn't have been mining at the very top. I want to watch this supercell very closely because I don't want to get pulled by a tornado on the first day. That would not be a fun time. There is like a blacklist on what tornadoes can and can't pick up, and I think I can change that. I might do like a video where I remove the blacklist and try to survive a tornado just by building a house. It does look like it's rotating back on that side. I don't know what that is. Hopefully it's not dangerous. I got a lot of iron, and there's actually quite a bit more down here. I'm probably going to end up preferring mining on this because it's like super easy to mine. And yeah, there's definitely some rotation over there. I'm pretty sure that all of the lag that you are seeing is I'm also seeing. It's not the video. There might be some extra lag, but most of the lag I'm also getting. And it's usually from looking at that. Oh, and there is a funnel, and it looks like it's touchdown, and I think it's going right for me. So, not good. I'm just gonna keep mining ores until it's like right here. Oh, I think the game's broken. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think it might go south of me actually, but I'm also moving south, so. I'm probably gonna end up going live soon for some co-op survival with Dom LaBomb. I did a live stream yesterday with him. We did some co-op survival toward the end. I will probably end up posting that, but I still have not edited it, so only like 30 minutes of the whole video were the co-op survival, so I feel like I've got a pretty good amount of iron here, and there's some gold. Seems like my pickaxe is about to break. Also. There might be... No, that's the same tornado, I think. Yeah, I think it's the same one. I know I'm walking right into the path of this. Is this sand? I don't know what I would use pink sand for, but I want to get a bit closer to this so I can get a thumbnail for this video. It does seem rain wrapped. I'm gonna go a bit closer to here. Actually, I think the funnel probably isn't touching down by the looks of it. I mean, you can't even tell, it's way too rain wrapped at this point. The funnel wasn't touching down, so it might be now. Yeah, you definitely could not tell if it's touching down. Some iron, a clock, I guess. For some reason, I might need that. Ooh, there's an armadillo down here. Yeah, this tornado is still pretty weak. It seems like it's probably dying out considering it made a turn north, which is what tornadoes do when they die out, so it doesn't look like it's on the ground anymore. But apparently it still is. There is a lot of armadillos down here for some reason. I guess because it's a Badlands. There's a bunch of armadillos. Is this expanding? Is there another supercell forming on top of it? That would not be very good. It's still apparently active. Oh, right. How did I miss that there was gold here? I'm not even sure. Wait, where's my crafting table? Oh, right. It's in here. There might be another supercell forming on top of that. I'm not sure. Oh, never mind. I don't think there's another supercell forming. I don't even think there's even a supercell anymore. I don't know why this still says active if the supercell just died that was producing that tornado, but they are from 2 different mods, so maybe that has something to do with it. But I'm pretty sure that's no longer on the ground. The first tornado of Tornado Survival Season 1's probably yes. Is that even an EF1? I think that's an EF0. I'm not sure. I don't think there's enough damage for me to do a damage assessment on it. If there was, I would do it, but I don't think there is any damage actually. How far have we traveled to get here? Yeah, pretty far. Probably the best spot to build a base that I've seen so far is this island right here. Or maybe up here. Because I definitely don't want to build it in a Badlands. Or realistically, any biome that's hot normally. If you've played this mod, you know that savannas will literally end your entire life, basically. This is probably where I'm going to end this recording for episode 1. Subscribe, like the video, and tell me anything that I can fix for the video or something. If there's something wrong with the video, or if you have any advice, considering this is my first time doing anything like this. I'm not very good at it, so yeah.